Yeah, hi guys. Just having a look at the Inplay trading scanner. Haven't got any trades on at the moment, but just sort of looking at these two particular games. Obviously, this is the last 5 minutes. DIPI pressure index is a high in both games, both PI1, PI2. So let's see what unfolds there and see if we get any goals. This one's 57 minutes gone, so there's plenty of time for a goal or two. And let's see if we get a goal in this one. And there we go. High PI1, you can see. 2 shots on target, 3 shots off target for the home team in the last 10 minutes. 1 shot on and 1 shot off target for the away team in the last 10 minutes. A goal has gone in. PI2 also high, that's why they're highlighted. You can just read about them there, the information, how we get to the figures, what they're all about, how they're calculated. That's for PI2. So we're talking about a lot of sort of dangerous attacks, you know, corners, shots on target, shots off target, a lot of pressure. And a lot of pressure normally means that we see some goals. Right, I'm not sure why I've highlighted that one. That was the wrong one. It was this one. But we did have a goal, obviously, in this game here. We've just had a shot on target in this one to the away side. Majondalen, what do you call him? Majondalen. Crazy old name. From, where's that? It's Norway, I think. Yeah, Norwegian. So PI, when they're high, there's a good sign that a goal or two are going to come. And the later the games, sort of 60-65 minutes, you can do various things. You can lay the current score. And there we go. PI spot on again. Cracker. And with games like this from 60-65 minutes onwards, when the PI is high, one or both, then you can lay the current score, say at odds of 2s. You can then lay it at say 1.5. If there's not been a goal, you can then lay it at 1.25. You can sort of drip lay it in for stakes of whatever you're comfortable with. Start at whatever, £20 at 2s. Maybe £30 at 1.5, maybe £40 at 1.25. So the later the goal, the better, the more you will profit. You can lay the current score, or even better if it's 1-0, lay under 1.5. That way, as soon as you get matched, as soon as there's a goal, you get instantly paid out. With the correct score market, your money is tied in a lot of the time for the rest of the game until any other home, any other away market comes into it. So another option which does do very well, which posted on our trading football at Football Traders Twitter post, was the fact that quite often I'll lay sort of 2 goals ahead. So say a game is 0-0, I will lay under 2.5 and then lay the draw, so that 1 goal means that there's no loss. If you get 2 or 3 goals, then obviously you've got a nice profit. And as a goal goes in, then what you can do is you can lay the next under market. So a goal goes in, you can then lay under 3.5 and take some of the profit from, say, the 2.5. Another goal goes in, you can lay under 4.5 and take some of the 3.5 profit, that sort of thing. That works very well if you get a few goals from 60-65 minutes onwards, 2 or 3 goals in the game, and quite often we get 4 or 5 goals in the last 30 minutes, and that really is jackpot time. And by using this strategy, you can only really lose if there are no further goals. So if the game is 0-0 full time, then obviously you'll lose. But Because you're laying 2 or 3 scores ahead, then the price on the unders are very low. It might be 1.05, 1.06. So you can lay that for sort of £200 and have a liability of £10 or £12. Lay the current score or lay the draw if it's 0-0 for £10. So the maximum you can lose is maybe £20, £25 if there's not a goal in the game. So you don't need too many jackpot games to really make some nice profits out of that. And obviously the scanner finds the games. You can even set up a filter. This is one I personally have got set, but you can set it up whereby there's a minimum PI1, minimum PI2 from say 60 minutes to say 70 minutes. Put in a minimum liquidity. You can put minimum shots on target, off target. The goals and the correct score doesn't really come into it. You don't really want a red card. And, the later the goals that go in, the better. There's been another shot on target. You can see the minutes of the shots on target. You can see all the other minutes as well. You've got on target, off target. We've got corners, penalties, you name it, free kicks, red cards. We got all of the gizmos, all of the little stats, in-play stats that you need to take your trading skills to another level. We've got the leagues, we've got the time kickoffs, we've got the time in minutes of the game, we've got the minutes of the goals. These graphs from Betfair, you've got kickoff prices underneath. You can click in one of these, and if you're logged into your Betfair account, it will take you instantly to that market, that price, so that saves you a little bit of time. You've got liquidity, you've got the other under overs, you've got the correct score markets. We've got audio alerts for when there's a shot on target, when there's a penalty, when there's a red card, when there's a goal, and have I missed anything out there? And when there's a high PI, when it's 70 or more, you'll hear a thunder sound. So that little bell means a new game has come onto the scanner. I've got a minimum match odds of 5,000 for all my games because it takes a lot of the rubbish out I'm not interested in. But if I take that out now, obviously we'll have a lot more games on it. Look, all of these games, and this is an out of season weekend as well. So we have more games listed than anyone else that we know of. It's a very popular tool. It's a very profitable tool. And if used well, you will make some nice gains from it. So we've got all the filters here. You've got email alerts. And if you've got any saved strategies which you can do, you can use your own, you can use ours, doesn't really matter, whatever works for you. This is what a particular email alert looks like. Comes direct to my Gmail account. So when the criteria I've entered has been met, then I will get an email with this information. So we've got the match odds, under over 1.5, 2.5, the liquidity, current score, time in the game, shots on target first half, current shots on target at the moment in that game, 59 minutes, off target totals, so you can deduce how many on target and off target have happened in the second half. We've added the PI1 and PI2, so you could see when this is high or low. Got a link to the Betfair game itself, so you can click in that and go straight to the game. So if you're out and about and you're on your phone, click on that market, it will go straight to the Betfair game. Also got a link to the past stats as well. And there's another, you can see here, another high PI1, 70. And we just had a goal scored 35 minutes gone. So the power of the pressure indicator